Welcome, my beautiful butterflies. I'm so excited for you guys to be here. That's something you're gonna hear me say all the time. Super excited, I'm super excited. I have to fight it, like expand my vocabulary, but I really am. Because when people step up, when they wanna up level, when they show up for themselves, that's the moments I live for, and for me to be able to be the catalyst in that journey, it's priceless. So we are gonna embark on a video series of Quantum Leap Codes, right? That will activate your abundance. All you need to do is watch the videos. At the very end, I'll put it all together and you have a nice, beautiful routine that you can do, which is going to help you with what? It's going to help you collapse the timeline between you and your manifestations. It's going to activate your abundance. And what does that mean? It means that it's going to activate any area in your life where you might feel like you are stalled, you are stuck, or you are having resistance, okay? What is manifestation? And for some people, it's very woo-woo and, you know, not really sure if they believe in it or not. What I'm going to give you is what is called alignment work, okay? It's not it's not manifestation. Yes, it is. It's the foundation of manifestation, okay? Alignment work, though, and being a vibrational match, if you're from the law of attraction community, is not what is two different things, okay? People think it's the same thing, and they kind of are used interchangeably, and sometimes I'm guilty of it too. However, let me explain very simple. Being in alignment is very different from being a vibrational match. Alignment doesn't define your manifestation, means it's not what is going to call in your manifestation. Being a vibrational match is what is going to call in your manifestation. So you not being able to be a vibrational match to money, to a relationship, to better health, that is what is the issue that you need to solve to be able to call in that specific thing, right? Being in alignment is what we are going to talk about in this course. And a lot of people don't really I don't think teaches it the way that I teach it, and it's such a shame because even though it's not what is directly linked to what is calling in your manifestations, is indirectly linked to it, okay? And getting this part of it right will have you be able to, instead of having to focus in on, like, I want 10,000 extra a month, this is the guy I want, instead of having to focus in on each and every little thing, which you can, and it's going to be much easier and much more fun once you understand the alignment work, but you're going to have much less frustration, okay? You are going to open up for your abundance. And many times cracking this code will have a lot of your puzzle pieces fall into place, okay? So what is manifestation? Manifestation, all it really is, well, it's quantum mechanics and it's quantum physics. So if you are like me, you are a left brain, right? You are mathematical, you need science behind everything. That's how I always used to be. My degree is in science, right? So little researcher me needed to research everything and test everything. So I get that. This works for everything. We have today a lot of research, and I'm not going to go into this here because this is not a course in quantum mechanics and quantum physics and how all of this works. This is me coming to you, giving you tools that are proven, right? Not just by me sitting here talking to you, but I have a community we are getting close to a couple of thousand. I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, and it works for them. We have tons of success stories, and I suggest for you, even before you watch all the videos, to make sure that you are part of that community, which is called Abundance and Alignment. There will be a link for the group. It's a Facebook group. And why is it a group and why is it private? Because we really protect the energies of the group, and we want to make sure that everybody is coming there correctly. Oh, it just means that you don't have to be on top of your game to be there. We just want to make sure that people are coming in there and wanting to do the work. And when I say wanting to do the work, is not the understanding of each and every issue of why you are not manifesting. That's the wrong focus. And this is what got us into manifestation. Manifestation is really about focusing and awareness. It's being able to focus in on the things that you want, and training your awareness, or you're expanding your awareness, is going to help you let all the other shit go that is not important, okay? Because all of these other things are distractions, and is what is keeping you away from your manifestation. So I have my notes down here. My computer keeps on going out. So anyway, another thing about manifestation, so we understand manifestation is focus and awareness. The other thing is that you need to be able to, I am not a attraction teacher, okay? I am a transformational catalyst. I'm a quantum leap catalyst, which means I work within the universal laws. Yes, my mentor is Neville Goddard and a lot of other new thought leaders. And I work on more of a law of assumption because I think it's easier. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of, I still draw on the law of attraction, so don't get me wrong. But there is a lot of, I don't know if it's from The Secret. Some people follow Abraham Hicks, which I love all of them. I all think everything, there's a time and a place for everything, right? So I never knock anything, okay? That's not who I am. I believe in everything is there for a reason. I see them personally as stepping stones into this work. This is where we really become conscious manifestors. We become deliberate manifestors, and that's the tools that I provide in my communities, right? So to be able to become a master of this craft, you have to take radically responsibility for your life, okay? Which means, in a nutshell, you have created anything in your life, good or bad. We're not going to discuss this any further. I hear some of them like, no, I would have never created this. I come from a very traumatic childhood, okay? I had a lot of trauma in my life. I get it, okay? I come from, this is heavy traumatic. It's not like my parents yelled at me. It was abuse, every form of abuse. It was on a daily basis. And it's not to, what is it called, have any sympathy or anything like that. I just want you to let you know where I am coming from. I went through a very nasty divorce, a single mom with 2 kids. I've been homeless, okay? And so I know the journey. I know what trauma looks like. I know what it feels like. And this stuff works, okay? And I've taken a lot of, we all have some form of trauma, right? And the stories might be different, the details might be different, but the wounds that we are working on are very similar. And with this work that I'm gonna give you, we don't need to know what those wounds are straight away. And this really puts people in a tizzy, okay? Sorry, I have my microphone here, so I wanted to make sure that you guys can actually hear me. It really drives people crazy. And I just need for you to trust me. I think my community speaks volume, that what I teach actually works. Just give me 5 days of your life. That's what I always tell people. And you will see miracles in your life if you apply what I'm gonna give you. Inside these Quantum Leap Code videos, at the very end, you will get a master key where you can put it all together. You have access to the community, which means you have access to my interns, my moderators, you have access to me, and you have access to all your brothers and sisters in there who are all in there for radical happiness, for well-being, and last but not least, to call in their desires, their true heart desires, right? And they all come to me at a point where they either are new to it, they have been in this game, manifestation game, for a long time, they are inconsistent in their results. There's a lot of doubt and fear of doing things wrong, right? Because in law of attraction, we learned that, if we think a bad thought, our life falls to shit, right? And that's not true. So I teach very differently. You might have heard some of the things or the terms that I'm using before, or the codes that I'm giving you might sound familiar, but please take this as show up as a little kid, a curious kid, okay? When we say, I've heard that before, you shut down because anything that comes through each one of us is a different transmission. So how I teach a concept that you might have heard before might be very different from where you learned it, okay? So my transmission from me to you is gonna be very different. So please show up curious, with an open heart and a willingness to learn and a determination. Make a declaration or a decision that today is the day, that these videos that I'm gonna give you is gonna be the key on your journey to getting what it is that you want, to calling in your desires, okay? So, as I said, you have to take radical responsibility for your life, good or bad. We don't need to deal with that now. And what I'm going to give you inside this video series is the alignment part of it, is the foundation of the foundation of the foundation. Everybody who works with me has to go through this. They don't have to master it, but they have to practice it, okay? And by practicing it, you are going to see a difference in your life. By practicing these quantum leap codes, people have been seeing shifts in their life happen within days, okay? If that is not going to happen to you, don't worry, but there will be movement. You are going to feel different. You're going to feel a shift, okay? And then come into the community as fast as you can and share it with us, so we can support you and we can cheer for you. So anyway, I hope that you're going to enjoy it. No, I intend that you're going to enjoy this course. I know it's powerful. I know you're going to be raving about it, and I'm excited to share it with you. And I'm going to see you in the next video. So thank you. I am truly grateful for you being here, and I'm humbled and excited to be your Quantum Leap catalyst on this journey.